I have a few questions for you guys, okay?
Okay, we're ready.
First one, it's kind of a stupid one. Did you guys smoke pot when you were shooting the movies?
No, not me. Not me.
No, they made us. We didn't want to, but they said, you have to smoke this. Well, okay.
Yeah.
But we didn't inhale.
No.
Well, we did that too. No, we did. We smoked a lot of pot, man. But we learned that you can't shoot a movie and smoke pot before you do anything.
Do the movie,
you know? Yeah, because one time we were sitting in the car, you know, up in smoke, and we're waiting for the cue to come to drive across, you know, into camera view. And the guy says, we're rolling, and where is going?
So are we.
So are we. And so we burned up $10,000 worth of film before we realized, oh, that's our cue. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
What else you want to know?
Okay, it looked like you guys had a blast doing the movies. So why did you break up?
Yeah, we got too rich, I think.
No, that's true. We got rich, and I learned one thing. You can't make a rich Mexican do shit, boy. I said, Cheech. I told him, Cheech, we got to work. He goes, I don't think so, man. I'm going to stay here and do something for my people. Yeah, I'm going to learn Spanish.
See.
But you know what, it really isn't true, because after Cheech and Chong broke up, I mean, Cheech, you went on to do so many things. I mean, you did movies, the television shows, the animation, plays. And Tommy, what did you do?
I went to jail, man. But the great thing about prison is that they made me take a drug education course. I ended up teaching it.
American dollars at work.
Yeah, they didn't know. They were teaching things like marijuana is a dangerous drug. And I had to tell them, man, marijuana is the friendliest drug you'll ever meet in your life, man. It's the only drug I know where you take a hit, your first impulse is to give it to somebody. So it's a good, no, it's not bad. Just be careful when you smoke pot. Make sure you have a co-driver. You know, because
a co-driver?
When you're driving alone and you're high on pot, man, it's the weirdest thing. Like one time I got pulled over by a caution light. I sat there for a long time, dude. I had my license out, waiting, you know, looking in the mirrors and blinking. Finally, I forgot why I was stopping. I'm thinking, well, as long as I'm here, might as well fire one up. Here we go. So I'm smoking. Sure enough, the cops pull up. By that time, I thought I was watching television. Oh, good, cops is on. Then the cop looks at me, he goes, hey, you, what are you stopping here for? I said, didn't you pull me over? He looked at me for a long time, man. And then he goes, did I?
I live in Brooklyn. We have anti-weed commercials. We have anti-weed, and they're all terrible. They're all really bad, and I know it's cliche to say, but to paint a picture for you, there's a couple of them. One of them is a very famous one. There's a girl, and she's with her friend, and her friend is the couch. And then she goes, my friend's a little different. And I go, yeah, she's a couch now. She didn't smoke weed and turn into a couch. Like, it wasn't, she cut a hole in the couch and then took all the stuff out and then, like, got in and put her head out. You just have a dumb friend, that's all. I've never taken a hit of a joint and been like, well, fucking just slither in there. Another famous weed commercial we have, there's like a bunch of kids at a basketball court, and these thugs go up to this little nerdy kid, and they're like, yo, man, you wanna smoke weed? Which I've never been intimidated into smoking weed. Nobody's ever yelled at me. Nobody's been like, hey, fuckface, you wanna smoke weed? It's always been like that's it. It's as far as it goes. So thugs go up to the little kid and they're like, yo man, you wanna smoke weed? And this little kid goes, I don't smoke weed. I smoke fools like you on the b-ball court. I'm just sitting there high like, what a dumb kid, you could do both. I don't understand that. I don't have a problem with anti-weed commercials. There are negative side effects to weed. It's just like, you should just make real ones. Like, use me and my friend. Like, I'd make anti-weed commercials where it's just me and my friend, and I'm on the couch, and my friend's like, yo, Pete. Yo, Pete. Yo, what? Weed. That's the whole entire commercial. Very low budget. Very low budget. And then a follow-up commercial. Me and my buddy are at the mall, and my friend's like, oh, a Croc store. And I go, I heard they're mighty comfortable. And then we buy Crocs, weed. That's the entire fucking commercial. Really low budget. Really low budget.
What are we doing here? I smoke pot. I like pot. I smoke it. And a lot of people talk about how healthy pot is, you know. But I don't know. Like, I feel like pot is the only drug where you could talk about how healthy it is in the same breath as coughing to the point of vomiting for 5 straight minutes. Literally, it's like, dude, you don't gotta read the studies. It's like, no one's ever died from, oh my God! The more you cough, the healthier it is, you know? I don't know. But there's no other way to do it. It's the only way to smoke it. You know, the only way to do it is to smoke it. And some people are like, try edibles. You know, my wife is like, try edibles. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Have you tried edibles recently? What am I gonna just gamble with my entire day? It's like, hey, here's an edible. Either you'll be high not at all or for 15 hours of terror. Who knows? No, you're only supposed to eat 1/4 of a third of an eighth of that brownie, not 1/3 of an eighth of a half. Now you're gonna die of weed. You're supposed to eat 1/2 of a third of 1/4 of that jelly bean. Now you're gonna die of weed. Here, have this banana. No, that's a weed banana.
Weed is my thing, though. I still get high. I still like to smoke weed. I like weed because you can just be high everywhere. Can't really do that with Coke. Can't really do that with booze. If you're good at weed, you can just be high everywhere. Like, I used to get up in the morning and I would smoke a blunt, and then I would go, like, to the nursing home and visit my grandma. And you really can't do that on Coke. That'd be crazy. Absolutely nuts to be like, Grandma, you got ideas? But weed is perfect. She's got dementia, I'm high, we're both like, you know? What's our names again? I also like weed because, I don't know, I like homeostasis. I have terrible thoughts, you know? I'm just like always thinking bad shit. And then I smoke weed and the thoughts aren't really that bad anymore. Like the other day I had this thought, I went, I wonder what day I'm gonna die on. And then I smoked a joint and I was like, I hope it's a Friday.
Do you guys marijuana at all? Is that part of your life? Yeah? That's cool. I have a weird relationship with pot because my dad is a stoner. So like, yeah, you know, like your parents do something, it's not even really cool. And like my dad smoked a lot of pot when I was little, and I would smell the pot smoke, obviously, and I'd be like, yo, Daddy-o, what's that smell? And my dad would always just tell me that he farted. So I was very confused for a long time. I used to think that my dad and his friends would get together outside to fart. And it makes sense, farts are funny, that's why they're laughing so loud. But like, I don't think that it was bad that my dad smoked pot or anything. Like it didn't, well, like obviously it was irresponsible and he shouldn't be a parent, but But like it didn't turn me into a stoner or pothead or anything. I don't really like smoking pot. Like I'll have a little at a party sometimes, but I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it. I feel like I'm eating farts. It's gross. What I will sometimes do though is have a pot cookie. And if you've never had an edible, it's a lot of fun because you eat one and then you wait like half an hour and you don't feel anything yet, so you eat another one. And then the ambulance comes. But yeah, I really like to have a pot cookie. And by the way, can I just say, if you have not been attacked by crows on a pot cookie, you have not lived. It's very jarring. But I really, when I'm stoned, I get very moved by cinema. I really love movies when I'm high, so I like to watch movies when I'm high. And I usually watch them with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend doesn't do anything. Like, he doesn't drink or smoke pot or eat pot cookies, even if I leave them out and say that they aren't. Like, he will not eat them. And I like going to movies with someone that's sober, because now I have somebody to tell me that the movies that I loved weren't actually good. But okay, so my only complaint about my boyfriend not drinking or anything, because it's usually great, is that like, if I ever try something new in bed, it's because I'm like a little bit drunk and I'm like, this is the new me, you know? But like my boyfriend doesn't do any of those things, so if he tries something new in bed, it's really weird. Like we were having sex and he slapped me in the face and I was like, oh my God, how much sugar did you have today? But yeah, so a couple weeks ago, my boyfriend and I went to a movie together, and we went to the theater, and like I had a pot cookie, he had a bunch of regular cookies, we were feeling good, and we got in and we looked around and there was no one in the theater. And it's very exciting when that happens, because you look around and you're like, can we talk? You feel so alive. And we were watching this movie and we were having a nice time, and like I was all stoned and he was all sugared up, so I thought we were on the same page. I wanted to give him a small blowjob. There was nobody there, there was nobody there. It's not a big deal, there was nobody there. A tiny blowjob, you could fit it in your pocket, it's not a big deal. I didn't, he didn't let me. He said we were gonna get arrested. But that was obviously very annoying, so I came up with an invention. It's a very good idea. It's for my boyfriend to wear, it's for me to hide in. It's kind of similar to those like breastfeeding bib blanket things that women wear in public when they're breastfeeding to hide their boobies and their baby. You know, they just like that, but for when I'm trying to blow my boyfriend in public. And like he would just like hold it and I'd be like there. And like obviously at first people won't get it. I know that. I know. Like I know people will walk by and be grossed out by it, but he can just be like, hey, if you're sexualizing this, that's on you. People are gonna walk by and be like, that's disgusting. And he can just be like, what? She's hungry.